Listen up, StarCraft II players. If you're one of those competitive online gamers, Beyond Gaming has something awesome for you. Introducing BGLink. It's a small, light application that will let you join SC2 matches and tournaments on BeyondGaming.com without even opening a web browser. The best part is, while you have the application open, it will recognize when you start your official BG match against your opponent, record your StarCraft II match data and stats, and automatically report it to BG. No more filing disputes because your opponent rage quit and didn't report match results like on other sites. All you have to do is input your BNet name into the settings of the application and start joining matches. The best part is all this functionality is absolutely free. All you need to do is go to BeyondGaming.com, register a free account, and download the app now.
All right, folks, sorry about earlier. I can't even tell you what happened. I don't know. But what I am going to do is I'm going to let it run just for a few moments to make sure that everything is okay. I'm not really interested in necessarily lag, but more are the audio issues okay? I don't think that the two are related at all. Wow. It was an audio issue, trust me. Anyway, we'll be back in just a moment. What is up? It is Sunday afternoon, April 29th, and it is time for the grand finals of the Most Evil Genius powered by Beyond Gaming. I'm DJ Wheat. For the last few weeks, we've had 4 Evil Genius members battling out in a round-robin style format, and then we were left to the third place match and now the finals match. Those participating EG in Control, Machine, HuK, and EG.HuK, and last week in Control did defeat Machine in a best of 5 matchup, and now here we are in the best of 7 grand finals. It's Canada versus the US North America showdown and Evil Genius showdown. EG.HuK versus EG.IdrA. A Protoss versus Zerg matchup. What's up, guys? I'm DJ Wheat, and not everything has been fixed as of yet. There we go. Camera okay. Not quite, though. I'll tell you what, man. Technology, it's a weird thing. There we go. It's a crazy thing. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. In honor of the Most Evil Genius competition, I decided to wear my Evil Geniuses jersey. So I am showing absolutely zero bias in this matchup. Zero bias. I promise you. But yes, this is going to be a best of 7 matchup. Don't forget, guys, you can join over on the Most Evil Genius website at mostevil.evilgeniuses.net. This would be the last match that you can get your predictions in. And also, thanks to Beyond Gaming, who has put the Most Evil Genius competition together. Of course, you check out their BGLink. But also, did you know that Beyond Gaming is running the North American BattleNet qualifiers for the big Blizzard Championships, World Championships that's going to be taking place. Of course, these are qualifiers to get into the U.S. qualifier overall, and should be pretty interesting to see how that one plays out. So EG.IdrA versus EG.HuK, one-time rivals. And before we get started with this best of 7 series, let's all reminisce a little bit. Let's all remind ourselves of the time where probably one of the most epic StarCraft games that I have ever watched took place. And it was a game between EG.IdrA and EG.HuK at an MLG competition. And if you recall, it was on Metalopolis, and there was a battle taking place at the far west natural that was no one's natural. I believe it was a cross-spawn position, the northeast and the south position, or the north and the south position. But over there in the west side of the map, an epic, huge battle. Hold on, I'm going to ban this guy for being a dick. This epic, huge battle between 2 players, one with a full army, the other with a full army and hallucinated void rays. And that's, to me, when the EG.HuK rivalry began. But then they became teammates, things settled down, and now we get to fire that rivalry back up here. And I'm excited for it. Guys, we've got In Control and Machine already have played their 3rd and 4th place match. In Control did win that one, and now we're going into the grand finals. That guy couldn't be patient for 1 minute, but now we're going into the finals. He'll never be able to talk on this channel ever again. That's terrible, but you know what? Now we've got the real fans in the channel. Are you guys ready to go on this one? I'm definitely excited here for this matchup. It is a best of 7. Are you ready? Here we go. We go live in 3, 2, 1, and we are live. Ladies and gentlemen, oh, some good music to start off with. Over here in the east side of the map on Antigua as the red Zerg, it is EG.IdrA. And over on the west side of the map as the blue Protoss, it is EG.HuK. Now, some of you might want to know, when exactly these games played. Yes, we're not playing live right now. This was played, but this is very, very recent. HuK is currently down in the EG lair practicing with the rest of the folks. And so this took place. They were probably about 10 feet away from one another, which kind of makes it even more interesting of a battle, the way that actually can work out. You have to see and deal with your opponent between each game. But I think that HuK is probably the favor. We've all heard EG.IdrA talk a little bit about his concern over the Protoss matchup. Many of the Zergs have been feeling that as well, despite the fact that there seems to be a general consensus that the Stefano-style massive Roach quick up to 200 is very popular right now, and some of the higher level ladders having some issues with that. But HuK looking very nice as of late. He recently competed in the MLG Spring Arena, where he was not moved on to the bracket, but just the fact that he was there actually says a lot and speaks a lot about his skills. So right now, just some harassment going on. Typical harassment here from HuK's opening probe. We've got the spawning pool already down for EG.IdrA, and that's pretty likely here once you've got a probe inside your base. And it looks like he's going to try to chip on that guy, but once you got a probe inside your base, this guy has a lead on him. I don't know, he's going to have 230 by the time he gets there, though, and no, hatch is denied, so he can go for the third right now. HuK is not going to go ahead and chase. This is a strategy that we've seen quite a bit from Zerg, but he is going to go ahead and throw that down, despite the fact that there's no pylon block quite yet. As a result, we do see the Nexus go down quite early. That's before the Forge, and the Gateway is now up as well to complete this wall. Of course, there's going to be a few Lings out. It looks like only 2 are going to pop here from EG.IdrA, and that's just enough to get that probe out, and also if he does go ahead and throw the pylon down. Obviously, the goal is to try to hold off and drone up as much as humanly possible. So first queen on the way, and there we go. Lings going out. They were just protecting that one drone, just make sure he was going to be okay. We do see the Overlord making his way over and in a good position so that he can come down inside. And first and second gas taken here for HuK. Now, HuK lately has been going with the mass aggression with the heavy aggression with the mass gateways. Slight supply block right there, but he gets that back up. And once this expansion gets up, I wonder if he's going to transfer a bunch of drones. Actually, there they go out already. It looks like only about 5. Queen's going to make her way over as well, with the second queen spawning here at the front. Now, okay, here we go. The third hatch is going to go down. And now it's going to be up to HuK to see what kind of response. EG.IdrA's kind of put his foot forward. He said, okay, I'm going to go with basically a very macro heavy build here. Try to drone up, get to about 50, start pumping out my initial roaches. What exactly is HuK going to do as his cybernetics core gets up? Waiting for that warp gate to start. Going to get a first stalker out. There's the warp gate as well. And so far we have not seen if we are going to see a heavy gateway style here. Looks like a Twilight Council going to go down here before a second gateway. We'll see what will follow up with that. We do have just stalkers coming out right now for HuK. A lot of saturation, good saturation here in EG.IdrA's main. Over here at third, just starting to get some drones up. And this can be a very difficult third to defend on Antigua with some early pressure by the Protoss. There's no creep, obviously, so your queen protection is going to be somewhat limited. And did EG.IdrA go in and see anything at all? He has not seen anything beyond the gas and what is there at the front. And we are going to have a Dark Shrine come out. And that means we'll probably see a couple more gateways, but this is going to obviously rely heavily on whether or not there is going to be any sort of detection at all. First Stalker is being chased away by these Lings. They don't have speed yet, and this could be pretty nasty. Here we have 2 more gateways. Typical follow-up. We're going to have a third gateway for 4 total. And he'll have to get that forward pylon up. Looks like he's already got a probe in a position. This is a good place for it right here. There is an Overlord with some vision. Do we have lair yet? No lair and no Evo chamber, although we do have the Roach Warren has gone down. No real creep spread. So there's 3 bases as well. And it looks like no stalkers will be killed. Oh, and EG.IdrA throwing down some words there. Oh, some smack talk there as we have, look at this, it's not even going to be a Dark Shrine, it's going to be a Dark Shrine with what, 7, 8, 9, 8 gateways. And did he get the pylon up? He still has killed all of these Lings. Pylon still is not up quite yet. I'm actually unclear as to why that pylon isn't up, and the Overlord is going to see a lot of gates. What he's not going to see, of course, is the Dark Shrine. And still no lair. Oh my gosh, Evo Chamber just now making, but it's going to take a while before any spores get up as well. The first roaches are out, and IdrA may think he's in a good position here with these stalkers very low and the first roaches coming out. He's got creeps starting to spread here to the middle. This is looking good. Overlord still trying to get in, and if the Overlord gets forward here, he might be able to put down some mass detection, but he's still got a while before he actually gets here. Oh my 3 DTs warped in. GG. Game 1 goes to HuK. So there we go. Game 1 here, this best of 7. IdrA almost gets a couple of stalkers early game, but it's all about that quick Dark Shrine that comes out. It had not been scouted quite yet, but the moment he saw the shimmer of those DTs, he said there's no more reason to delay this game any further, and he calls for a GG. Guys, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, game number 2, HuK's already up 1-0. IdrA's got to win one to try to tie this up and not let HuK run away. This is a best of 7 here for the Most Evil Genius Finals, powered by Beyond Gaming. We'll be right back with more after this.